Welcome to my channel. This is my Kevin Smith View Askew collection. I'm going to start out with a copy VHS, but this was the first time I ever saw Clerks. And it's the uncut version. It was after their film festival, I guess. I got it. I used to work for a distributor. And fell in love with it. Then I have all my VHS I have other than that are advanced screening copies. I used to work for a distributor down in Miami, Bassin Distributors, which ended up turning into Alliance Entertainment. I have Mallrats, Kevin Smith signed. I like the packaging on that one with the 3D. Let me see. That's what the back of the screening copy looks like. And I've got Chasing Emmy as a screening copy. These were always advanced for everybody in the industry. I got Dogma. I had signed here when I went to the Red Bank store, Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And I had Walt Flanagan sign it since he was working. Even though they cut his role out of the film, I know he was in there. And my last VHS screener I have is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Front, back, and move on. I have two HD DVDs. I have Clerks 2. And I also have Mallrats. Now, I love Mallrats. I used to watch this at the movie theater constantly when it hit the dollar theater. In the back. Never got enough of it. My Laserdisc collection. I have Clerks. Scott Mosier signed it here. Kevin Smith signed it here, but with this plastic covering I put on it, it ended up bleeding and washing it out. And you can still see the staining on it. Yeah. There we go. You can see where he had signed it and he wrote something up here. And that was when I went to Atlanta to Dragon Con. I met him there. My Chasing Amy Criterion Collection Laserdisc. And my last Laserdisc, of course, is Mallrats, signed again by Kevin Smith. And because he was getting so much slack on it, he wrote, "Sorry, this disc sucks." Thought that was quite funny. Yeah, okay, let me see where I'm now. Blu Rays. Didn't write it, but he directed it. Cop out. Back. Clerks, of course. 15th anniversary collection. Front and back. Chasing Amy. Which this is the first time I believe it was released not on the Criterion Collection. It was on Laserdisc and DVD as Criterion. Dogma Blu Ray. Jay and the Silent Bob Strike Back. And again, Mallrats. I have a lot of copies of Mallrats. Front and back. Me and my friends used to watch these movies every single weekend. And it was ridiculous. I had a 20-inch TV. We were watching widescreen versions of movies. Red State. This was a great change for him. This movie is fantastic. I loved it. I mean, it wasn't comedy, but it was a really good flick. Tusk. This one's a bit out there. I like the premise of how he got the idea for it from his podcast, but very disturbing. I did enjoy it. It was definitely a B flick horror film. And here he's got his daughter in there, along with Johnny Depp's daughter, Yoga Hosers. This was pretty good. I liked it. I mean, I expect stuff from Kevin. I mean, I definitely do miss Jay and Silent Bob stuff, but I still have plenty of them. Zack and Miri, Make It Porno. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact one that says that because the stores weren't selling that one. I got on DVD. I have a film festival one that he's in, and I don't remember exactly. He must have been interviewed for something. It was the only reason I even purchased this, is so he could actually, I was buying everything with him in it. Drawing Flies, Jason Lee. This was, you could definitely tell it was early stuff. But I definitely enjoyed it. Again, I have a screening copy of Vulgar, which was Brian Johnson's film that he did under Brian. This was really good. This is where they got the whole idea for the Askew clown at the beginning of Clerks. Screening copy. It's a full version of the movie. So, I'm happy I have this. Stanley's Mutants, Marvels, Monsters and Marvels. And I said, if Kevin was in it, I was trying to buy it. Bag. And An Evening with Kevin Smith. These are like stand-up comedy routines, which I enjoyed very much. Because he's very good comically when he does these things. And I got Evening Harder, which was the second one. Back. And then Threevening, the third one in that series of his stand-up Q&As. Clerks cartoon. I love this. I watched it when it aired originally and was recording it. Unfortunately, they only aired 2 episodes. But it was a nice way to bring the cast in there and have everything animated out. I got Clerks Collection. 10 years. I used to have the original DVD, and I got rid of it when I bought this one. I just didn't, at the time, think there was much sense in hanging on to every single copy, but now I kind of am. This is a 3-disc set, gatefold. Let's see. Where are we at now? Clerks 2 DVD. Front, back. Chasing Amy Criterion DVD. Dogma DVD. I actually liked the way this kind of looked. Made it look like it was a Bible. The back sleeve. Jay and Silent Bob do Degrassi. Never watched the show until I bought this disc. Slip sleeve. I think they ended up putting the slip sleeve on there so you would know, just spot Jay and Kevin on there quickly. Might have overlooked it otherwise. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back on DVD. Collector's Series. The back. Jersey Girl. Yeah, it was alright. And then I got Mallrats DVD. First release. In the back. Then I bought the re-release of Mallrats. I like this, having the alternate covering on it. And the last one I have that he stars in is Catch and Release. And this was a good film. And that is all I have movie-wise for Kevin Smith, Askew. I have a card collection for the Mallrats, which is real nice. Got a couple of the figure dolls and don't remember what else I've got. I think I have a couple of the comics that he did, Jay and Silent Bob. But leave me comments, anything you want to know about anything I've got, and be glad to get back to you as soon as I can on it. Thank you for watching.